working with animals my entire life. And I got into the animal welfare industry from as soon as I could work, essentially, but got into the humane law enforcement side of things in about 2018, roughly, down in New Orleans. And I worked for a shelter down there. And it was a great shelter. They did great things. It was a great company, and I was really lucky that that was my first experience in animal law, or in the humane law side of things. I then went to Atlanta and was working in Fulton County, and I was shocked. I was devastated to learn that a animal shelter and animal rescue was in fact abusing animals and making money off of animals and lying to the public and defrauding the government. And I immediately wanted to make a change because I couldn't believe that a rescue organization
Right.
was actually hurting animals.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't even realize what humane law enforcement officers do, what an animal control's responsibility is.
Terrible. I can only imagine.
I can actually elaborate on that a little more because as an officer, we get calls about picking up these animals, and you get a call about a stray dog in the neighborhood, and your shelter is telling you you're not allowed to pick up this animal because we're full. You have to leave it out in the community. So we get this call about this dog for a week, and then I get a call, now the dog's dead on the road.
Wow.
So not only couldn't I not pick up this dog while it was alive, I now have to go get it when it's dead.
That's
And
awful.
my job's forcing me to do that. They're forcing me to leave the dog on the street, and then they're forcing me to go and pick it up when it's dead. And that messes with your officers, that messes with people.
Oh,
I had a
can
chance to save it when
imagine.
it was alive. I had a chance 4 or 5 times to save it when it was alive, but I wasn't allowed to. I was
See,
told not to. My job was threatened if I did.
That's the part that I will never, ever, ever understand. You're trying to help.
If you look at Fulton County's laws, actually, Fulton County's laws state that you have to pick up the animal. And one of the things that the CEO of Lifeline did was change the law itself. So instead of saying you have to pick up the animal, saying that you may pick up the animal.
Oh, well,
Again, leaving it in the
must
street.
and may.
I would say a lot of these rescue organizations will come in and actually raise funds for these animals, and they'll attach funds for freedom rides and things. And some of these freedom rides get up to $2, $3, $4, $5,000, and that money goes with the animal to the rescue. So a lot of times when these shelters get overcrowded, it's almost like they're selling these dogs to the highest bidder to these rescues that are then turning around and adopting them out at enormous amounts of money.
Right.